into a few topics that I want to speak with you guys on this morning. Um, it's so crazy because literally I was packing stuff. I've been packing stuff every day this week. And I'm so thankful. So thank you to everyone who continues to support 7th Avenue. But I was packing orders this week. And so when I'm printing labels and I'm packing and I see like y'all are buying the sweatshirts, y'all are buying the 7th Avenue t-shirts. I'm like, man, the support is just so surreal and it's so amazing because we all know when you get out and about, what's going to happen. People are going to look at the website, go on their phones, go to the website or whatever the case may be. So I am so thankful and appreciative of you guys because y'all have, this week, I packed a lot of body stuff because a lot of y'all took advantage of the body special. But I also packed, I noticed it was a lot of the travel bags, and all of your face products will go in that travel bag. That's how I travel. So I had a lot of the travel bag, a lot of the sweatshirts and t-shirts that were going out this week. So I'm appreciative and so thankful for you guys. So let's get into it, okay? I'm going to talk about 3 particular things that I feel, you guys know I love you guys to death. I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate you guys, just the way women have come together throughout this whole journey, and to see women supporting each other and women having each other's back has been absolutely amazing. So I'm always going to, I don't ever want you guys to feel like you are misled or that, you know what I'm saying, that you are being misled. Thank you, Ninja Bigo, you bought a badge. Thank you. That you guys are misled, or so I'm always going to want you guys to know what's going on and what's up. So anyway, long story short, 3 things that I want to talk about: custody case, Tank, and how I'm mad about these cravings that I ain't been able to get into. That was the 3rd thing.
And before we get into that, honey, Melody is gonna need y'all to stop saying that she won the custody case, honey. It ain't even started, honey. Now, I thought that Melody already won. She's up against Hook-Headed, and we know he ain't got no damn job and nothing to do. That's why he keep trying to cause all this drama, chaos, and confusion. And God is not the author of confusion, okay? Hook-Headed is, okay? But, honey, Miss Robinson was getting ready to come out with an old nasty video, honey, talking about how Melody then won the custody case again, okay? Because I saw so many videos out on it. But, yeah, she said it ain't even started. But I think, Melody, that's a testament to the type of businesswoman you are. You're steady, you're focused, you're hardworking. You are very engaging with your fan base. I don't even know if Hook-Headed got a fan base. I think he's very jealous of her, you guys. And this is a narcissist. After you didn't divorce them and you got children by them, they bitter in their feelings, trying to keep you down, trying to keep you tied up in the court system. Okay, this is just what they do. Okay. But anyways, honey, Miss Robinson didn't do her intro, honey. Y'all know it's brand new, honey. I'm back in the building. And, honey, we gonna keep the party going. We're going to continue to play the audio of Melody setting everything straight, honey. Y'all that came for Lil Tank, her little son, honey. She gonna explain that situation. I was like, what is going on? I love and Marriage Huntsville, honey, because I'm gonna say this about this show. Whether they are on on our TV screens or whether it's online, honey, it's always some type of, entertainment happening, honey, okay, to keep us watching. So I gotta give it to the cast, okay, especially to Melody, honey, okay. Hook-Headed ain't getting nothing from me. So, honey, I'm gonna play that audio and I will be in and out with my commentary.
Man, I want to go to Connors. I want to go eat. I want to go do the stuff I want to do. But anyway, we'll get to that, and the importance of sticking to what you're doing. When you're saying you want to do something, sticking to that and making it happen, okay? So that's that's why I'm going to talk about the cravings things and still not going backwards, but staying on my journey and my focus. So first things first, let's get this out the way. Roxy, thank you. I see you bought a badge. Roxy357, thank you so much. So let's get to the first thing, biggest thing first, custody case. I love that you guys are looking forward to me being victorious, but guys, there's a lot of information that's been out that's not accurate. There hasn't been a decision. We haven't even really started trial yet. We haven't. Not really. We haven't. So I want you guys to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all praying, and please continue to pray. I appreciate y'all praying. I know some of y'all been DMing me telling me you guys are fasting. Thank you, Peanut9102, for buying a badge. But I would be, remiss not to let you guys know what's going on. I don't want y'all misled in any way. So the fact of the matter is that we have not started trial yet, just so y'all know. Just for you by Nakesia Sales, bought a badge, thank you. I've turned in everything I need to turn in and that I was asked to turn in. And it takes more than one person doing that. So we have not started trial. But please continue to pray. And
but child, Hook at it sound like he not prepared, and he the one that started all this custody stuff. And child, all I got to say is Hook headed wants Melody to pay his out of work ass, okay? Because you know he ain't really got no job outside of Love and Marriage Huntsville. He just want her to pay him some child support. There are men that's like that. Oh, I'll keep the kids all the time. You just give me the money. That way you can mismanage the money and the money don't go to the kids and it goes to these hoes out in these streets. Okay? I do not think he's going to win that custody case. Y'all put it down in the comments how you think it's going to play out, but God don't like ugly, okay? And Martell is ugly in his actions, honey. He is.
Eventually we'll get there. So I just wanted y'all to know that. Like I said, I don't want y'all to be misled, and it's a lot of reports out, and I don't think any of it was intentionally trying to stir up any trouble or just give false information. I think people were just hopeful. You know what I'm saying? I think people were just hopeful, and that's okay. Like, I'm not offended by it, I'm not bothered by it or anything, but I feel like I owe it to my supporters and my fans to let y'all know what's going on when it comes to that. So that piece. Second piece that I want to talk about is my son. So you guys know, especially if you've been following me for a while, right? You guys know that I love sharing parenting techniques. If you've been coming on my live, hi Brooklyn Winford, thank you for buying a badge. If you have been coming on my live, then you know that I'm constantly talking about sharing things that happen when it comes to me and my kids and how I handled the situation. Usually I'm saying, hey, you don't have to do all that yelling. Don't let them get your blood pressure up. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your kids. Have conversations with your kids. You know, I share stuff like that all the time. So if you've been following me, you know that. Yesterday was another one of those moments. Eva Hardy got November 20 bought a badge. Thank you so much. So yesterday was another one of those moments. First, let me say my son is an amazing, and y'all have heard me and other people brag on him. He is that's why he got best manners last year. He is one of the most respectful. He's going to open the door. He's going to make sure his sisters are good. He's going to make sure his mom is good. Anybody that comes to this house, all of them are always like, oh my gosh, Tank is such a gentleman. He's going to be like, he will ask you 50 million times, you okay? Even when my manager is here, Miss Dawn, you okay? You need anything? You want something to drink? That's just him. He's an amazing kid. Landis Jackson, 21, thank you for buying a badge. He's an amazing kid, okay? But what I will say is he's still a kid. And I think some of the narrative that I've seen, not narrative I'll say, but some of the comments that I have seen and people have been sending me, I don't know if people understand, for one, the point of the entire post was, one, the big things people miss, intuitively growing where your intuition is on point. That was a big thing that nobody missed. And I talk all the time about spending time by myself. I'm stronger spiritually than I've ever been in my whole life. And the things that I've done to get to that point. So a lot of people that went over you guys' heads, totally, some of you. M. Stevens bought a badge, thank you. Then the other piece of it that I think you guys missed was, he didn't hide the pen. I didn't have to take 10 minutes to get out of him what he was doing with a pen. It took maybe not even 10 seconds, really. I said 10 seconds, it probably didn't even take 10 seconds. But the purpose in that piece of it was that my child knew not to lie to me, because he didn't. I asked him, what are you doing with the pen? It was, I know you was doing something with a pen. What you doing with a pen? And then he showed me the paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you talk about a kid being honest, a kid being willing to, even though he didn't know, he could have gotten in trouble. He could have gotten on punishment. He didn't know. But I appreciate, and y'all ain't got to appreciate it because it ain't y'all's child, but I appreciate the fact that when I ask my child something, he's going to tell me the truth. Even if that meant he might have been about to get in trouble. He told me the truth. And some of y'all skipped all over that piece. Skipped all the way over it. And not only that, but then the next piece of the lesson was, I didn't fuss, I ain't yell. You don't have to do all of that with no kid. You don't have to. I had a conversation with him. Not saying you ain't going to sometimes, because sometimes we all be frustrated and tired. But most of the time, you ain't got to be doing all that yelling and fussing and stuff.
Really quickly, guys, I love Melody's advice, and she is so right. You do not have to yell at your child all the time. And I just feel like if you feel like you have to do that, then there is something wrong with your parenting. And the problem with parenting is we have so many children raising children. Like, a lot of you all are not mature. Okay, you don't have any emotional intelligence. You're childish, you're petty, you're full of drama. And then when your child acts out, you are pointing your fingers all at them, but you are probably the person that, got them to be in that way, because they are around you. Your children, they pick up on your behavior, on your actions. So don't think that they don't see what's going on in your household. That was another reason why I didn't really want any men in my household, because I didn't want anybody messing up my relationship with my daughter, bringing a negative, dysfunctional energy into our abode, honey. I don't play about energy. Okay? But yeah, the way some of y'all went in on the kid on Lil Tank, and he go grow up to be this way, he go be that way. You don't know how somebody go turn out to be. He's a kid. Kids tell lies all the time, and a lot of that is they don't want to disappoint you. It doesn't mean that they are a bad person. Okay? That's basically what I'm trying to say.
And so I simply had a conversation, explained what it was. Don't do that. This is why you don't do things like that. 22 Nunu, thank you for the badge. And then we went on with our day. And the next slide in my story was us dancing and rapping together like we had already been doing before I stopped to get gas. So the thing is, he had asked me like a day before for these games. Could he go and get some games? So we then went to the game store and got the games. And guess what? In that moment, I said to him, see, son, all you got to do is ask. All you have to do is ask. You don't ever have to feel like you might have to sneak to do something. You can ask. I don't know, again, maybe some of you parented in a different age, but for Generation X, let me tell y'all a little bit. These kids do Roblox. They do Fortnite. All these little games be asking for you to go to next levels and get certain little, special powers, whatever they be doing. They ask for card information. So, whereas back in when you were a child, you know what I'm saying? And even for me, it might have been on some, I took an extra pair of clothes to school to change when I got to school, or I took a different top to school to wear, or maybe I know my mama don't want me to wear no lip gloss, but I'm gonna sneak this lip gloss to school, or I went here and played in my mama's blush right before I walked to the bus station, knowing my mama don't want me to wear any blush. Like, it's things that kids just do, you know what I'm saying, and try to get away with. However, over generations, those things change. So this generation is about games, Roblox, Fortnite, Sheen, all of that, okay? Ordering stuff online. That's what it is. It's just different. But we still have to be willing and understand where kids are, what this generation, you know, what they do, and then correct it. That's it. I had so many people in my DMs talking about, girl, my niece had got my card and I had a $400 charge because they kept charging me. It's like I have so many DMs and stuff like that.
Now, that would have resulted in an ass whooping. I'm sorry. Shit, you better not be charging up. I got a hard enough time with my ass charging up something that's $400. A kid charging that up, you know, but I get what Melody is saying, though.
When it happened, it was kind of like, okay, it was kind of funny, but it was like, I'm going to make this a teachable moment. And that's what it was all about. So for anyone you want to do, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody is trying to figure out this whole thing, parenting, and what that is like. Do what you want to do in your home. That's not a problem with that. Somebody said, I sneak lip gloss for sure. Point, it's the same thing, deception. You know you ain't supposed to have that lip gloss, but you took it. But again, what matters to me is that when I asked him, he gave me an answer. He didn't hide no paper. He didn't hide no pen. He told me what he did and showed me the paper. So I think that we need to see what those bigger pictures are when it comes to the lesson to be taught and the lesson to be learned. Period. Now, over here, how I run it when it comes to my kids, because you may run it differently when it comes to yours. I don't speak. This has been the most disturbing piece of me, some of the little commentary, so I'm going to address it. I don't speak negative things over my children. I don't. So for those of you who are taking something a 9-year-old does to go buy some games or think he finna go buy some games, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's going to be a thief. Oh, shut up. Shut up. I'm going to say it just like that. Shut up. Okay? And maybe you grew up where your parents spoke stuff over you. You're going to be just like your mama. You're going to be just like your daddy. I don't know because I wasn't there. But I don't allow that over here. Okay? I don't allow that over here. And that's some of the issues is we be so quick to speak negative things over our children. Then we wonder why when they get older, there's some way because you've been using your tongue to say negative stuff their whole life to them.
Yeah.
Just being honest. So that was a little much. That was ridiculous. Not even cool. Y'all don't even be really telling folks to shut up, but I'm gonna tell y'all on that one, shut that one up. Period. Like, that's ridiculous. We're not finna make it but so you finna be like this or this, how you better watch him. Shut up. Because what if everybody was saying, well, they should have been watching you whenever you was laying your window up as a kid, sneaking out?
All right, you guys, that is all I got to say about that. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.